Hello everyone, welcome back to Nelson Official, and we are going to continue with part 2 of chapter 6, which is where do we go from here. So we'll I mean we will begin from where we left off.
If you're going to the stop, cool, what, I'm done. Out of your next button. Stop, next button. Out of your bag and can. You empty out all the lake water you collected and set it in a pot for boiling. It will be drinkable in a short while.
Okay, so it will, yeah, surely it will be drinkable in short. Wait, do I have to slow? I mean, do I have to slow the volume of accessibility a little bit?
Accessibility volume 6. Out of your bag and
Yeah,
can.
maybe
You
I
empty
should.
out. Next button.
Okay, so let's go next. We already done in this page.
Stop. Next button. Zombie Exodus. You check the time 7:15 p.m.
Okay, yeah, there we go. We have a sales time manager here, but I'm not going to follow this manager. I mean, the system manager, because it's not too important right now. Because this time management system is only important in chapter 2. After chapter 2, if you don't want to follow the system time manager, that's okay.
From the hillside, you see James, Rachel, and Woody returning to camp. They look tired and dejected. When you glance over to James, he looks back to you and shakes his head. A clear sign he made no progress fixing the minibus.
Yes, okay, so there's no any progress in fixing the minibus that was broken. Not broken, it's actually I do believe the engine was busted, and there's some problem with the engine. When you turn that on, it will lose out so many smoke. So yeah, that's the problem.
James closed. Radio button checked.
Okay, now I'm gonna select my action. First thing first, I would like to spoil it to you and let you know the best thing that we have to do right now is, because of our medical experience. I mean, I have 4 points in medicine skills. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give some medical care to other survivors that are injured, like Lopez. Lopez has some injuries on his neck during the escape from those soldiers. I mean, those evil soldiers. Then Dante has some injuries on his stomach, and I do believe Madison, which is Brody's twin sister, she needs medical supplies too, because got grazed by bullets. I mean, machine gun bullets on the Chip Ridge High School, shot by Rosie. So I'm gonna take care of them one by one. So each medical care will take 15 minutes, so that's okay. I'm not worried. And also, I have 3 points in survival. Survival skills, so I don't have to go scout to get tents. I mean, 2% tent, but I will go to scout anyway because we need more supplies. Okay.
Check inventory. Radio
Okay,
button
change clothes, check inventory.
Check out the bags I took from Vin. Radio button not checked.
Check out the bag I took from Vin. This I'm gonna do this at the night.
Check craft an item. Radio button not
I
checked.
can craft an item.
Feed Charlie. Radio button not
I
checked.
can feed Charlie. No, right
Have
now.
a snack. Radio button not
Have
checked.
a snack.
Have a snack. Place a trap to catch animals for food. Provide medical care to a survivor. 6. Improve. Option 8 of 26.
I'm gonna provide medical care for other survivors.
Put up a tent. Requires 2-person camping tent. Radio button not checked.
Yeah, we'll do the camping. We'll put up a tent after scout.
Next button. Use scan the clearing and look for all of the survivors who might need medical attention.
Okay.
Dante. Requires Dante present at camp. Radio button
Oh
checked.
yeah. Not 3 person. Not 3 people require medical care. It's actually 4, because we have Dante, Lopez, James, and also Madison.
Dante. Requires Dante present at camp. James. Requires James present at
Okay.
camp. Radio button not checked. 6. Improve. Option 2 of 5.
Okay. Seems like
Dante.
wait,
Requires
Dante is
present
not
at
here.
camp.
Okay, yeah, he's here.
Use scan
Okay,
the
let's go.
clearing. Next button. You find Dante helping Riley clear an area of ground for a tent. Laura is shoveling a broom across a narrow stretch of dirt, flipping it into the grass edge of the clearing.
Okay.
You're doing the bridge job. Dante, she says, staring at him working. No problem, ma'am. As he leans to move a tent pole, he winces and cradles his stomach. Hey, Dante, I came to check that wound on your abdomen. Benjamin checked it before we left nightfall last night, but sure, take a look. He lifts his shirt, revealing gauze over the abdomen, which is still clean, though a bit off-white, probably from sweat.
Okay.
Looks good to me, Nora says with a gleam in her eye. Jesus, Ma, Riley blurts out. Oh, shut it, boy, I'm old but not dead. Dante smiles, steps over to you, and takes off his shirt. Have a seat and lean back, you say. Removing the gauze shows a orange gash, which is pink, but closed and healing with no sign of infection.
Okay.
It hurts if I stretch a certain way, but it's not too bad. You spend a few minutes cleaning the wound with a dry, clean cloth. Then, you apply antiseptic ointment from your first aid kit.
Oh yeah.
Dante giggles, and tickles. Sorry, I will be done in a second. You stop rubbing the cream over the wound. With the wound clean, you wrap a bandage around the affected area. There you go, you're all set. Thank you, Dante says as he slips his shirt back on. Maybe you should keep your shirt off a while, to let it air out. Nora winks at the young man.
Oh yeah.
Dante gives her a shy smile, while Riley trembles under his breath. You walk away from Dante, hopeful you can handle any injury you might encounter in your group.
Of course.
Next button. Next button. Zombie Exodus. So, you check the time, 7:30 p.m.
Okay, so we're 7:30 now. Supposedly there's something will happen right now.
You spy Rachel standing near the edge of the
Yeah.
hilltop, looking through a pair of binoculars off to the west. You look off that way yourself, but other than a patchwork of farmland, nothing really stands out. Using your own binoculars, you stand out in the direction she's pointed and see several buildings far off.
Oh.
I was just scanning the horizon, making sure there wasn't another horde of infected coming our way when I saw a barn, Rachel says.
Nope.
Not surprising. I mean, we are in the country after all, you reply. Rachel's lip works slightly, but she continues, yeah, but this place looks promising. Given the size of our group, I'd feel better if we had more food. Not to mention, it may be a suitable place for us all to live at least short term.
Yeah.
Surrounded by plowed fields filled with young, green vegetables, lies a single-story home with all of its windows boarded up. Off to the side is a tool shed, and a large barn sits just behind it. Although, she continues, from the barricaded windows and parked cars, there might be survivors thundering down there. So whoever goes down there should be prepared for trouble, you say? Rachel nods in affirmation. That was my thought as well. Mind you, if we meet other survivors, I think we should talk first. But as the days go on, the risk of violence will become greater.
The risk of violence, yeah, you are not wrong about that too.
You tell Rachel you think the group should.
Okay.
Propose we keep an open mind and talk with other survivors when possible. Radio button checked.
Open-minded is not a great option when dealing against other survivors unless they are truly good. But at least for now, we'll actually play nice for now.
Suggest we offer them the safety of the group. Radio button not checked.
Offer the safety of our group, probably that's the best option. I'm gonna check this first, but
Option 2 of 6.
let's see another options.
Present a strong front first and then talk terms. Radio button not checked.
Present the strong first and talk later.
No guns blazing. I joke. Radio button not checked.
Guns blazing is not a correct option.
Suggest we shoot anything that moves. Radio button not checked.
Shoot anything that move? Yo, no. Included as survivors, we are not violent like a soldier. I know I'm a soldier captain, but probably not that violent too.
Present a peaceful facade, but have a sniper ready just in case. Radio button not checked.
Sniper ready, but peaceful facade.
X button.
I say we offer the safety of our group. Let's go.
X button. Zombie Exodus. If there are people there, we would ask them to join us, you say. That will be no small bargaining chip in the days to come.
Uh-huh.
And if they know you aren't alone, other survivors are less likely to oppose us, Rachel adds.
Yeah.
Consider me convinced that it would be good to go scout the farm. However, we should get James' approval first, you say.
Okay.
You quickly scope out the hilltop and see James talking to Brody. The two go quieter when they see you approach. What's up? James asks, concern crossing his face. More expected?
Nope.
Shaking your head, you say, no, but Rachel spotted a farm nearby. It might be beneficial to go check it out.
Oh.
You and Rachel lay out your argument, and James takes a few moments to mull over the proposal. Crossing his arms, he said, all right, let's send out a small group. Nelson, I'm having you to lead.
Sorry, I'm not heading out right now. I still have many things to handle.
Absolutely. I will grab my gear. Radio button checked.
Nope.
And I don't think I'm the right choice, but I'll go if you want me to. Radio button not checked. I expect if you choose others to go. Radio button not checked.
I have something to do.
Option 3 of 3.
Yeah, I have something to do. So let's just leave here in the camp.
X button. James nods. I understand. I will send others to go. I respect your decision. He falls over Logan and explains the mission. He stares with great interest, especially when he expresses the need to find goods for survival and maybe even a safe place to stay for a while.
Oh.
I need some backup while I'm out there. If there are other survivors there, we'll try to talk to them. James says, is the meter upbeat? If no one is there, we'll see if it's safe for all of us.
Yes.
Logan pops a piece of gum in his mouth. We'll scout it out first. If the place is hot with infected, we can clear it. Anywhere is better than it still. The small team heads over to Carter and quickly assemble gear for their trip. Just as they leave the clearing, the twins follow them, also geared up for the mission.
Oh, okay, the twins.
X button. X button.
Okay.
Zombie Exodus. You check the time, 7:30 p.m.
It's 7:30.
Change clothes. Radio button checked.
Okay, I'm gonna continue providing medical care. Sorry, I don't know, but I always, my mouth when I want to say something, I always remember supplies when think about this game. I don't know.
Put up a tent. Set up provide medical care to
Yeah,
a
let's
survivor.
provide medical care.
Next button. Use hand to clearing. James. Requires James presented camp. Radio button not checked.
James, not right now.
Lopez. Requires Lopez presented camp. Radio button not checked.
Okay, Lopez is here too.
Madison. Require. On second thought.
Wait, okay. So, okay. Those three were heading out to the farm, huh? Okay.
Next button. Zombie Exodus.
Give
Same
me a few
favorites.
seconds.
Instead you.
What I'm gonna do right now is, if I go scout, no way, I don't think I wanna go scout. I do think I need to set up reinforcement.
Change clothes. Check inventory.
Wait, just give me a few seconds.
Change.
Wait.
Set for provide place a trap. Put up a tent. Set up reinforcements to protect the. Put up.
I'm gonna put up the tent first.
Option 9 of 20. Next button. Having the tent will make it easier to sleep at night with its protection from the elements and bugs. You locate a clear area of ground in the campsite and brush away small bits of debris and stones. The tent and its parts are stored in a large nylon bag, and you unpack all of the gear. You lay out the ground cloth and position the tent over it. Next, you assemble the poles, which come in 2 large sections each, and attach them to the body of the tent by threading each end through sleeve. The other end of each pole attaches to the ground cloth. Finally, you attach the tarpaulin to the outside of the tent, knowing this piece of material will provide an extra layer to shield you from wind and rain. Luckily, this tent is self-supporting, so there's no need to stake into the ground. Setting up the tent takes you 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Next button.
So it's
Setting up the tent takes you 30 minutes.
possibly be 8 o'clock right now.
Next button. Zombie Exodus. You check the time 8:00 p.m.
Yeah, it's already 8 o'clock.
You hear some clamor and chatter as the team who went to the farm returns to camp.
Oh, yeah.
Matched a few infected, but were able to scavenge food, water, and other supplies, including construction parts that will be useful for improving camp.
Oh,
Luckily,
great.
no one was injured on the trip, but the farm had fewer resources than expected.
Okay, great.
Change clothes. Radio button check.
Okay, I'm gonna provide medical care since the team already come back. James, Lopez, and also Medicine.
Have a stack. Please attract. Provide medical. Check.
Here we go.
Next button. Use hand to clean. James. Requires James presented camp. Radio button check.
Yeah, let's go.
Next button. You find James at a spot on the ground near the campfire. James looks up at you with a half-hearted smile. What's up? I came by to check on your cut. He holds up his hand to see a dirt cover, but stabs over wound. You spend a few minutes cleaning away the dirt with a dry, clean cloth. Then you apply antiseptic ointment from your first aid kit. James flinches at first, but he relaxes as you rub it in, and feels better now. I'm glad. You stop rubbing the cream over the wound. With the wound clean, you wrap a bandage around the affected area. There you go. You're all set. James taps your arm with his fist. Thanks, buddy. I feel better already.
Yeah.
You walk away from James, hopeful you can handle any injury you might encounter in your group.
Okay.
Next button.
Let's go.
Next
Next.
button. Check out the bags I took from him. Check in. You check the time 8:15 p.m.
Okay, so 8:15. I'm gonna go and provide medical supplies. Sorry, again. Medical cure for those two.
Place a trap to catch animals for provide medical care. Tick. Next button. Use hand Lopez. Requires Lopez presented camp. Radio button checked.
Yeah, Lopez is important because if we do not if we do not provide medical care for him, then he will surely die because in chapter which chapter is it? Okay, yes, it's 6. So in chapter 7, when at the beginning of chapter 7, we will be encounter rain and we're struggling to survive at the hill. So right now I'm gonna heal Lopez and also Medicine because those two are actually the most dangerous. So when the rain, when at the beginning of chapter 7, if we do not provide any medical care for these two, they will surely die.
Next button. You spot Lopez near the southern edge of camp and make your way over to him. Hey, he says as you walk near. He hangs a soaking wet shirt on the branch of a tree like it's a clothesline. I came to check on the cut on your neck. He hangs the wet sock on the branch and then turns to you, tilting his head back. The gash goes from one side of his Adam's apple to the other, with several inches tacked onto the right side.
Okay.
Benji checked it out before. He said it was healing.
Yeah, it's healing, but I still need to check it out to stop any, infection or anything.
He didn't put gauze or anything over it. You asked, examining the wound. It's stabbed and thin on the sides, but a white film of dirt coats it. Yes, but it annoyed me. I couldn't move my head around. Sit down for me so I can take care of it. You spend a few minutes cleaning away the dirt with a dry, clean cloth. Then you apply antiseptic ointment from your first aid kit. Lopez closes his eyes and smiles, and feels nice.
Ooh.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You stop rubbing the cream over the wound. With the wound clean, you wrap a bandage around the affected area. There you go. You're all set. Lopez stands and touches his neck. Thank you. I will keep it covered until it heals.
Ooh.
You walk away from Lopez, hopeful you can handle any injury you might encounter in your group.
Yeah.
Next button. Next button. You check the time 8:30 p.m.
Okay, so it's 8:30 already.
Change clothes. Radio button checked.
And the last person, and but not least, let's go.
Send provide medical care to a tick. The group. Option 8 of 25.
Medical supplies again.
Next button. You Scan the clearing. Madison.
Sorry,
Find
medical.
Madison for medical camp. Radio button checked.
Why I always want to say supplies. Medical care.
Next button. Madison sits on the ground with her back to the whitest tree at the edge of camp. She barely would somebody walk over. I came by to check on your cut. You spent a few minutes cleaning the wound with a dry clean cloth. Then, you apply antiseptic ointment from your first aid kit.
Okay.
Madison cries out in pain. Oh, oh, oh. Does that hurt? It's a soothe. Actually, it's fine. You stop rubbing the cream over the wound. With the wound clean, you wrap a bandage around the affected area. There you go. You're all set.
Okay.
Madison glances down at her arm. Not bad. Go ahead and bill my insurance.
Okay, insurance, whatever, kid.
You walk away from Madison. Hopeful you can handle any injury you might encounter in your group. Next button.
Okay, let's go.
Next button. Stop. You check the time, 8:45 p.m.
So 8:45.
Change pose. Radio button checked.
Okay. We already done we already done our part to provide medical care. Let's go and build up some reinforcement in this camp, this small camp.
Set up reinforcements to protect the camp. Tick. Improve. Option 8 of 24.
There we go.
Set up a generator to power camp. Radio button not checked.
Okay, after I setting up all the reinforcement that necessary, I will definitely
Set up a generator to power camp.
set up generator and also water collector.
Set up a water collector. Set out the area. Radio button not checked.
Water collector is surely important. I'm trying to find the correct word. Important because when soon at the beginning of chapter 7 or at the end of chapter 6 it will rain, so we will need water. We can still we can still actually clean up the water using our water purifying tablet. So let's go and set up some reinforcement first. Then I'm gonna set up generator and also my water collector.
Next button. Zombie Exodus. Save. Build a sky nest to watch for intruders. Requires crafting 60 plus or survival 50 plus. 8 metal parts and 20 wooden parts. Radio button not checked.
Whoa, it's too much resources. I don't have too much.
Build a smokeless fire pit. Requires crafting 60 plus or survival 50 plus. Radio button checked.
Yeah, we can make a smokeless fire pit. Let's do that right now.
Next button. You move into the center of the clearing and find a suitable location for a new fire pit near the old one. First, you dig around pit about 2 feet in circumference and 1 foot in depth. After that hole has been made, you dig a slender chamber off the side to act as an airway duct. You extend the duct about a foot from the main hole, just enough distance to drive air through it.
Okay.
When completed, you build a main bowl with tinder and light it. No smoke flows out of the pit. The process takes about 45 minutes.
Whoa, 45 minutes? You're gonna be kidding me.
Next button.
45?
Next button. You check the time, 9:30 p.m.
It's 9:30.
From the west side of the clearing, Kelly bursts into camp, out of breath, barefoot, and disheveled, shirt torn on the right sleeve. She collapses to her knees and drops a bloody knife to the dirt. Crying, she places her head on the ground.
Whoa, okay, what's happening? What's happening?
Charlie runs close to Kelly, barking wildly, clearly agitated. Kelly, are you okay? James says and rushes to her side. Rachel draws her submachine gun and rushes to the western edge of the camp with the rest of the survivors. Form a circle around Kelly.
Whoa.
It was awful, she stammers through crying breaths. Coyotes. They killed Benji and Nathan.
Oh, no way. Okay, so yeah, Benji and Nathan, there's no way to avoid this death because this is actually a storyline. The storyline where their death is are unavoidable.
Then, Riley says, the builder. Coyotes? What the hell?
Coyotes? What is this coyotes? Zombie or whatever?
Everyone back up and let the girl breathe, Laura says, and the group takes a step away. Get her some water. Brody. Now, Kelly, are you hurt?
No. I don't think coyotes is a zombie. It's kind of a animal species or anything. I don't know.
Kelly leans up, now kneeling. Oh, I got away. One tried to get me, but I fought it off.
Okay.
Brody returns with a cup, and Kelly takes it and sips. Thank you. How did it happen? Jane asks. Kelly takes another sip from the cup. She holds the water in her mouth and swallows hard. We took a path west and walked for several miles. There wasn't much out there, but forest and a stream. We found a small path leading southwest with a sign for a gas station, but there were animal tracks, so we decided against taking it. We didn't make it far before we heard howls from nearby. Nathan wanted us to keep going along the trail, but I wanted to turn back. Maybe if I could convince him.
Okay.
She sobs, body shaking, and lowers her head. James places his arm on her back. It wasn't your fault, Kelly. She nods, tears stopping but bottom lip trembling. She takes a tissue from Parker and wipes her nose. We heard more owls and spotted them moving through the woods. It must have been 6 or 7 of them a little smaller than Charlie. They were mangy and thin, and one looked like it had a veteran claw mark on its shoulder. They were growling and making these excited barks. Nathan told me to run, but I froze. And then they came. The first one attacked Nathan, but he'd been carrying a shovel and hit it on the head. It went down, but then the others attacked. One jumped and bit his face, and another bit his arm, and dragged him down. Then she stuck his machete in one, but another attacked him too, right on his neck. Nathan shouted for me to run again, and one of the coyotes started after me. As I turned to run, Nathan fell flat, and 3 of them were tearing him apart. Benji dropped right after. Neither of them even screamed.
Whoa. This one is terrible. Although it's no any sound effect or anything, but I can imagine how they feel like that. Wow. Whoa, horrible, man.
Ellie's hands tremble as she lifts the cup of water to her lips. I ran along the trail and heard the coyote barking and growling from behind, his feet trampling the ground. I knew I couldn't outrun him, so I cut through the forest and ran for the small stream. I remember seeing all the slick rocks in the water, so I made my way there, kicked off my shoes, and jumped up on the highest rock. I drew my knife and turned just as he caught up. He leaped high, but slipped on the stones and caught my shirt. I slipped and cut my foot, but slammed my knife into his stomach. He whined and tore off part of my shirt. He was hurt, blood was coming from his belly wound, but he didn't leave. He howled and circled the rock. He was keeping me there for the others. I knew I only had one chance, so I jumped off the rock and went right for him.
Whoa, okay.
Even he was surprised. He tried to turn and fight, but when he twisted around, he yelped in pain. I guess the wound in his stomach made it hard for him to run. I dove forward and slashed, slicing his eye. He started bucking like a bull and snapping wildly, but he finally bolted into the woods. I took the chance to run and made it all the way back here.
Oh.
Ellie breaks down again, shuddering and crying. Next button.
Wow. These incidents, I've never read this properly, you know. When I make a video, I just realized that how many information I missed before this. Okay, apparently that was how this accident happened. I do know this accident will happen, but I don't know the detail of the story because I've never read it properly. But when I read it properly in this video, I just understand how this accident could have happened. Okay. Wow, so many information that I missed already. Okay.
Ellie, next button. We have to go out and find those coyotes. Dante yells, taking a few steps towards the western end of camp.
Of course we should.
Rachel's mouth makes a thin line, though the edges twitch before she speaks. I can't believe this happened. And we have to protect our weekend camp, Madison says. If we're going to be here for a few days, all kinds of wild animals would find us. Woody faces in a short circle. This makes no sense. Jackals don't hunt humans, unless what? Brody asks. Kelly mentioned that one coyote was hurt before they attacked. If that was the alpha and he was infected from a zombie scratch, maybe he turned aggressive, made it back hunt.
Yeah.
Well, she also mentioned they were thin, probably starving. They could have just been hungry, Brody said. Woody nods. Fair point. Handle runs over and hugs you. I can't believe they're gone. You had his back. It's sad, I know, but we're safe, buddy. George raises his hand. I would like to go out and retrieve the bodies. If anyone else wants to volunteer, I'd appreciate the help.
Yeah, we should retrieve those two bodies.
Why are we doing that? Gina asks, her voice high to show shock. They will be ripped to shreds by now. Jillian steps from the circle, yelling. We have to be worried about our safety more than going out one or two at a time to get revenge on coyotes. Are you people stupid? We're dealing with an apocalypse.
Okay, come on. You are the one who's shouting and shouting at us, and it's this stupid. No way.
I don't care the risk we're going out and burying Benjamin and Nathan, Tommy says, voice raised.
Yes.
I admit that I'm freaking out about how unsafe we are right now, but I still think we need to go out there for Benji and Nathan, Arthur says. Not only is it the Christian thing to do, but if I was out there, I'd want people to bury me.
Whatever. I don't want to. I don't want to see this. Religious things.
We have zombies, bandits, and now wild animals to worry about. Madison asks, what next, vampires? Aliens?
Aliens? No way.
Are you all serious right now? Why waste time on the dead? Rosie shouts. We need to do things that help us stay alive, like getting more supplies and fixing our minibus. I swear, you've all been living too easy of a life. You're not built to survive if all you're worried about is burying bodies. Those boys deserve a proper burial. George shouts. It's wrong to leave them there to be feasted upon by animals. I will go myself if you cowards won't.
Okay, you stop calling us coward. Come on.
Okay, settle down. No need for name calling, James says. Next button. Oh, next button. I will go. It's the least I can do, Brody says. I wish to go too, Arthur says. Dante stands next to Riley. Me too. I will go, Madison says. Nathan was creepy, but not so bad for an old dude.
Yes.
After a few minutes of discussion, Church and Kelly also decide to go. Are you sure you want to go, Kelly? Or asks. You just went through an ordeal. Kelly nods, her face still tear stained. Yes, I owe it to Benji and Nathan. They sacrificed their lives to save me. Plus, I know the way.
Okay.
The group spends a few minutes gathering here for the trip, then sets off to the west. Change clothes. Radio button.
Okay, so we won't follow them to the trip. So let's set up another reinforcement. At least we need 2 or 3 reinforcements in the camp,
Talk to Lotus.
When I was on my home, I just do everything I can to protect it.
Talk to Riley. Requires talk to Carter. Talk to Lotus. Requires talk to Jillian.
Wait, okay, these.
Take some painkillers. Talk to Church. Take my mind. Scout the area. Set up a water. Set up reinforcements.
Let's set up another reinforcement.
Zombie exodus. Build a sky nest to watch. Dig a trench around camp. Requires crafting 50 plus or survival 45 plus. Radio button checked.
Okay, we can dig a trench.
Secure the perimeter with a spike barricade. Requires crafting 60 plus. Dig. Improve. Option 3 of 7.
Barricade.
Set up a perimeter alarm system. Requires crafting 50 plus or survival 45 plus.
We can also do.
Radio button unchecked.
We can also do an alarm. Let me decide.
Set up Zombie Joe as a warning to outsiders. Radio button unchecked.
Yeah, set up Zombie Joe is as a warning is also helpful.
Surround the campsite with barbed wire. Requires craft. Dig. Improve. Option 6 of 7.
I'm gonna use barbed wire first.
On second thought, I know. Next button. Placing barbed wire around the perimeter should keep out animals and deter intruders. With great care, you uncoil the wire and wrap it around the trees on the outer edge of the clearing. You ensure that it doesn't impede entry and exit routes. It only takes half an hour to set up the barbed wire. Next button.
Okay.
Next button. 0. Change close. Radio button checked.
Let's again
Set up reinforcements.
reinforcement again.
X button. Zombie exodus. Safe haven. Dig a trench around camp. Requires crafting 50.
Let's make a trench.
X button. Digging a trench around the periphery will provide a natural barrier against animals and the undead. You enlist your fellow survivors, and over the course of an hour, you surround the clearing with a trench 3 feet deep and 3 feet wide.
Okay.
X button. X button. You check the time 11:00 p.m.
It's already 11. I'm gonna make another reinforcement, which is the last one.
Change close. Rate. Talk to loaded. Talk to loaded.
Wait, why should I scroll down? Come on.
Place a trap to set up reinforcements to protect.
Let's make Zombie Joe.
Secure the perimeter. Set up a perimeter alarm system. Set up Zombie Joe as a warning. Improve. Option 4 of 5.
Yeah.
X button. Zombie exodus. Safe haven. You can always use more defensive measures around camp, and Zombie Joe would be the massive deterrent you need to let others know you mean business. You head down the hill with a paper bag in hand towards Church's Cadillac. Dante follows behind you, his pistol at his side.
Yeah.
Wait, Dante says, catching up to you. Don't do this. It's not only safe to desecrate a corpse like this, it's dangerous. Don't bring that man up my camp, where he could get loose and kill someone.
Nope.
You shake your head. I've made up my mind. Dante, the only way to scare a massive office to speak their language. Zombie Joe would save lives.
Yeah.
Fine, Dante says. If you're not going to budge on this, at least let me help you set him up, so I know he won't be getting loose. I know my thoughts.
Okay.
You nod your head. Zombie Joe is still hanging up against the trunk of the Cadillac. When you open it, he tries to lunge at you, but the ropes keep him pinned down like he's wearing a straight jacket. His needle teeth bite at air. You and Dante reel back from the harsh odor. It must be hot in there, given that he's practically drowning in sweat. The feces building up in his nostrils doesn't make the smell any better. You throw the paper bag over Zombie Joe's head in order to keep him from biting you, and haul the infected master out of the truck onto his feet. He squirms around, but with the bag over his head, he doesn't try to run off or attack, which makes him easy to guide around simply by pushing or dragging him. Dante keeps his gun trained at the infected master as you guide him up the hill.
Okay.
Once you're back at camp, you pick a sturdy tree over on the lake side and tie the master to the trunk. You undo the ropes binding his arms to his torso. Thankfully, he doesn't lash out, as if he knows the bag over his head will keep him from biting you. You secure him around the tree facing outward on the far side, so your group won't have to look at him.
Okay.
Dante takes over for you after a couple of seconds and starts over. His nuts end up looking much sturdier than yours. You thank Dante for his help.
Okay.
As a final act for the setup, you tear the bag off his head, so he's free to lash out threateningly and bite at nearby intruders. With Zombie Joe tied up outside camp, you won't have to worry as much about bandits. X button.
Yes,
As
of
a mic,
course.
X button. You check the time 11:30 p.m.
It's already 11:30.
You stand on the side of the campsite, peering down at the stacks of zombie bodies at the base of the hill. Thankfully, the wind is blowing away from you. Otherwise, the stench of the decay would be overwhelming. You wonder how much wood you need if you were going to burn zombie bodies, and how much risk of a brush fire you create.
Yeah.
You stop when you feel a light tap on your shoulder. Looking up, you see Rachel trying to gain your attention, a serious look on her face.
Okay, there's something.
Is something wrong? You ask, pulling her aside to give the two of you as much isolation as the hilltop will allow. I need you to follow me, Rachel said quietly. There's something I have to show you.
Sure, why not?
Of course. I hope everything's okay. Radio button checked.
Yeah.
Whatever you have to say, you can say it right here. Radio button not checked.
No, I'm gonna follow her.
What's so important that you have to interrupt what I'm doing? Radio button not checked.
Nope.
What? X button.
Let's go.
X button. All right, lead the way, you say, and Rachel starts towards the woods at the back of the hilltop. She shines a flashlight on the path. Passing the group, you do a quick head count. Bailey is missing. You reach for Rachel's sleeve.
Okay.
Did something happen to Bailey, you ask? She's safe, if that's your biggest concern, Rachel says.
Nope.
You make your way through the thick underbrush, though you see several sandfurs you're going to have to remove from your clothing. Rachel walks about 20 more feet until you come upon the shadow enclosed copse. To one side, Bailey is leaning against the tree, a couple of tears streaming down her face. Her body shudders as she sobs almost uncontrollably.
Okay.
For a moment, you're at a loss as to why Rachel brought you this far away from the group. She points at a spot about 5 feet from you, and your eyes go wide.
Whoa, what's happened?
Partially sticking out of the ground like some macabre flower, you see a hand. Below the hand is a pile of relatively freshly turned dirt, roughly the size of an adult. Nearby are 3 more dirt piles, one of them adult size, but 2 are noticeably smaller.
Whoa, a grave?
I think you can see why I didn't want to show the others, Rachel said. You don't have anything to do with this, right? You asked Bailey. Fear and uncertainty cross her face. If you think I did this, then... Of course not. I'm just trying to understand everything that's happened. I say to soothe her. Radio button checked.
No. I just trying to understand anything that happened right now. No, don't need to. No.
I'm just trying to assess the situation, I say and make her focus. Radio button not checked.
Assess the situation. No. We should. She's crying. No.
I can cut the crying and tell me what you know. I shout. Radio button not checked.
Not that fast. Come on.
Cut. Next button. Cut. Next button. Bailey calms down and she clutches your hand tightly. She turns her head and says, I needed to go. Well, you know, without bathrooms. She glances towards Rachel for reassurance, and Rachel wanted to keep our main campsite as clean as possible, so I came this way. That's when I saw that Bailey points at the hand on the ground.
Whoa.
And this is why you came to get me, you asked in confirmation? You really should have gotten James, you continue. I mean, the group chose him to be our leader. Rachel sighs. I donated, but I don't know him well enough to want to show him something like this. I've known you longer.
Whoa.
You get closer to the dirt piles. The faint odor of decay wafts up from the exposed hand, and you look closer at the surroundings. Unsure what you're looking for exactly, you start to unearth the shallow grave with the exposed hand. As you dig up the loose dirt, the form of a human body takes shape. You push aside more and more earth. Doing so makes the smell of decay assault your senses, and you momentarily rock back on your feet. A wave of nausea passes over you. Your stomach churns, and your hand flies up to your throat. You summon the will to hold back from vomiting, knowing the sensation will pass.
Whoa.
Once you recover, you turn back to the horrific scene of the burial to study the area. Enough of the corpse is uncovered to gather some information Identification. The first obvious thing is that the body is a completely naked adult man. Whoever buried it took the time to remove the corpse's clothes. You circle the man, and though he has decayed somewhat, you can tell he was not a zombie or had any symptoms of infection in life.
Whoa.
Look there, Rachel says and points to the back of his head. A bullet hole with the face of his skull. You lean in and see the small hole, though blood escaped near the wound. Then to my side, you imagine this person kneeling and at blackness, judging from the state of decay of the corpse, and well as the accompanying odor, you realize the body has been incurred for at least 2 days.
Whoa.
You step back from the body and examine the rest of the area. Given the thick underbrush, you notice nothing significant at first glance. However, from the direction of the body, you detect the main traces of broken branches and scrambled grass. To the best of your ability, you can tell that this man was not chased or dragged here, but was of his own volition.
Okay.
After reviewing the scene, you decide to search the area more thoroughly. There must be more to learn here. Radio button checked.
I'm not going to search more thoroughly. I'm going to leave.
Ask Rachel for suggestions on what to do. Radio button not checked.
No suggestion right now. This is not my concern.
Ask Comfort Daily. Radio button not checked.
No.
Return to camp. I've seen enough. Radio button not checked.
Let's just return to camp.
Six. Improve. Option 404.
I don't want to do anything. I don't want to know anything about this.
X button. Staring at the grave seems like a waste of time, and you'd rather be in a safer area, away from the scene of a homicide.
Yeah.
Let's head back. Today it leads away to the campsite. X button. X button. Returning to camp. Again, the eyes of the group fall upon you. They watch Rachel, Bailey, and you walk through camp. Their faces telling you they know something's wrong.
I'm not gonna tell anybody about my discovery except for James.
I tell the whole group the truth about what I saw. Radio button checked.
Not the whole group.
I tell James. He's our leader. It's his decision whether to tell the group or not. Radio button unchecked.
I'm gonna tell James though.
Six. The group. Option 2 of 4. I tell the whole group alive just to keep them feeling safe here. No need for a panic. Radio button unchecked.
Nope.
I tell no one else. Radio button unchecked.
I'm gonna tell James.
X button. Zombie Exodus. Safe haven. Since you let Rachel know of the grave, you decide to tell James so he's aware of the danger.
Okay.
You lead James to the far side of camp, away from the rest of the group. Everything okay? He asks, clearly concerned. We have a situation, you start. Then you share all you discovered about the mass grave.
Okay.
Are you serious? I can't believe this. Right outside our camp, James leans back against the tree, stunned by your news. Thank you for telling me, Nelson. For now, let's keep this to ourselves. I don't want to freak out our gang. It's been a rough time already without adding murder into it.
Of course.
You walk back to camp, and luckily no one wonders about your secret meeting with James. Text, you. Change clothes.
Okay.
Radio button check.
For now, I'm going to I'm gonna take the water collector. I'm gonna set up.
Talk to Riley. Require talk to.
Wait, why should I scroll?
You walk back to camp and let change clothes.
Wait.
Change clothes. Check. Grab it. Clean. Have a split. Rest for the. Set up a water collect. Six. Improve. Option 11 of 24.
I don't even know that Chinese radio will play Malay songs besides national, national songs, whatever. Let's just go.
X button. There's a good chance you will be out of the campsite for at least a day, and while you're here, you need a constant source of drinkable water. With rain clouds rolling across the sky, you know setting up the water collector makes sense.
Yeah.
The contraption is a simple one of plastic tarps stretched out to collect raindrops and deliver them to containers. You'll find the tall tree separated from others to allow for rainfall to reach the tarp, and you stretch it out with one end higher than the other. You pull it taut for maximum surface area, and gravity should draw the water down the slope into weighted buckets.
Yeah.
X button. Click it. X button. Shows more. You check the time 11:45 p.m.
Okay, it's already 11:45. I'm going to set up a generator, and after generator, if there's any time left, I'm going to make another reinforcement, which is spike barricade.
Change clothes. Set up reinforcements to set up a generator to
I'm
power
gonna
camp.
make the generator first, since electricity is the priority.
Six. Improve. Option 10 of 20. Scout the area. Radio button. X button.
Let's go.
Having the generator available, you plan to make use of it to power camp, at least to charge simple devices.
Okay.
You carry the generator to the edge of camp, load it up with gasoline, and switch it to ready mode.
Yeah.
X button. X button. Show more options. You check the time 12:00 a.m.
Okay, so we have some times left, I guess.
You check the time 12:00. Change clothes. Radio button check. Place a trap to catch animals. Place a trap to catch animals.
Where is?
Rest for the night. Radio. Rest. Set up reinforcement.
Yeah.
Six. Improve. Option 11 of 24.
Okay, so let's go. We're gonna set up another reinforcement so that nobody can mess with us.
X button. Zombie Exodus. Build a sky nest to watch for. Secure the perimeter with a spike berry.
Let's make a spike barricade. Though, if this one, we have, if after this one, if we have time left, I'm gonna make the last reinforcement, which is alarm.
Set up a perimeter alarm. Set up on second thought. I don't set. X button.
The spike barricade
will
is important.
From your group,
Then
the spike barricade,
alarm.
The spike barricade will deter animals from running into camp and will provide an obstacle for the infected and the living alike.
Yeah.
From your group's inventory, you take the longest wooden beams and sharpen each end to points. Once you have a bundle, you set them out around the outer edge of camp by driving one end into the ground and the other points it outward. You vary angles to point the sticks high, low, and center for maximum coverage.
Yeah.
With the barricade indicator exit. Your group appears more relaxed at the added safety feature of camp. This reinforcement took 1 hour.
Whoa, 1 hour.
Next button. With next button.
Supposedly it will be 1 a.m.
Zombie exit. You check the time 1:00 a.m.
Okay.
Change clothes. Radio
Okay, we
button
still
check.
have time left. Why not? Let's go.
Place a canvas pack.
We want to do strong as possible.
Place a traffic. Rest for the night. Set up reinforcement.
I'm not gonna
Check.
rest yet.
Group. Option 11 of 24.
Since my willpower is high enough to control, so I'm gonna sleep later, not
Next
now.
button. Zombie exodus. Safe haven. Build a sky nest to watch for intruders. Set up a perimeter alarm system. Requires crafting 50 plus or survival 45 plus. And either 2 rolls of duct tape, a rope, or sewing kit. Radio button checked.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Alarm
Set second thought.
system.
Don't set up. Next button. Being warned of trouble provides your group a greater sense of security, especially when you're camped out in the open.
Yeah.
You gather empty metal cans and other small, noise-making objects, and string them together in a long line. With the line in hand, you wrap it through the trees just outside the clearing about knee-high. You tie it tight enough to withstand the wind, but if an animal reverses and hits it, the force will rattle the line and make noise, alerting your group.
Okay.
The work takes you 45 minutes.
Okay, 45. It should be 1:45 right now.
Next button. Next button. You check the crafted item. Radio button. Charge my
Wait,
laptop with
we
the
still
generator.
have
More options.
time.
You check the time 1:45 a.m.
I do believe we still have around 15 minutes left because this game, I mean the time management system, the maximum limit is 2 a.m. So after 2 a.m., no matter what, the story will be, it will be end. We will have to go to sleep no matter what.
Change code. Check inventory.
I'm gonna
button
charge. Okay, I can charge my laptop there if I see the option. Where is that?
Check out the back.
Where was that?
Charge my CD radio with the generator. Radio button. Charge my laptop with the generator. Radio button.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge my laptop with the.
Check. The group. Option 5 of 23.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge my laptop. CB radio, I don't really need them, so don't. Why not?
Next button. You plug your laptop into the generator, and the power indicator blinks as it charges. It'll take a short while for it to be full, but there's already enough of a charge to use the laptop.
Yeah.
Next button. Next button. You check the time 2:00 a.m.
Okay, this should be the end.
With the sun down, light falls over the clearing, thick with blackness beyond the campsite. The fire in the center glows orange and red, and provides the only source of light. Clouds roll in from the east, threatening rain tomorrow, offering another test for your group of survivors. The breeze has picked up, and the temperature feels 20 degrees cooler than in the daytime.
Yeah.
James stands in the center of camp and raises his long arms, waving like he's guiding in a flame. Can everyone join me over here, please? He waits for the survivors to gather around him in a circle. It looks like we're all here for the night. It's not the most comfortable place to be, but we can rub it until tomorrow. I'm positive we'll figure a way out of here once we're all rested, and have some brain power.
Of course.
You hear some laughter roll through the group. James waits for it to fade and continues. Now, we have to make sure everyone is safe, so we need volunteers for watch duty. I figure a few people can watch our area for intruders, while the rest sleep. We can have shifts, so everyone gets a chance to rest. So, if you want to volunteer, step forward.
Okay, we can volunteer to for watch duty. I'm gonna take the second ship, I guess.
You hear a few pros and moans, but the group gives in to the order. After James posts the list, you check and find your name not on it. James must have left you off the list on purpose. Based on this decision, you decide. I'll take first shift, since I'm already awake. Radio button checked.
I'm gonna take the second one.
I take second shift, since I need some sleep now in order to be effective later. Radio button not checked.
Yes.
Ticked. The group. Option 2 of 6.
I can take the third, but no,
I'll take third shift, so I can get a good stretch of sleep now. Radio button not
I'm not
checked.
going to do that.
I'm not sleeping tonight, so I can dark camp. I'm the only person I trust to do it. Radio button not checked.
I'm not too confident with myself since I already made so much things that I'm very tired right now. So I think my character should at least sleep right now.
I'll take all 3 shifts, so I can manage those on watch duty. Radio button not checked.
3 ships? No way. No way you can. No way you couldn't stand.
I'm not taking watch duty. Let the others do it. Radio button not checked.
No, I'm not gonna be so selfish.
Next button.
Let's just go.
Next button. You plan to take second watch.
Okay.
Though the stars shine brightly, you'll feel better sleeping in the shelter of a tent tonight. You move inside the 7x7 foot area, crouching below the 4-foot nylon ceiling. With the wind blocked, you feel warmer already. Rachel set out several lanterns around camp, so you set one in the corner to light the inside of your tent.
Yeah, of course.
You into a simple clean t-shirt and shorts for comfort. You lay out a thick blanket to cover the floor.
Yeah.
You zip up your tent flap and hear a hard burst of wind ruffle the plastic exterior. You draw a blanket around your body and legs to keep away the cold. You see a black nose poke into your tent, and Charlie follows.
Okay.
Hey there, buddy, you say as he saunters over and burrows against your body. Though it's May, the temperature upon this Colorado hilltop makes it cooler than it should be. Storm clouds rolling in need tomorrow it will rain, and your small group will deal with one more obstacle. As you lay your head back, your mind drifts into the ether of sleep with only one lingering thought. What else can this world throw at us?
Okay.
Hey there, buddy. Next chapter, buddy.
Okay. So this is the end of chapter 6. Yeah, we are halfway to the end of the series. Not really actually, but yeah, it will be because part 4 has not out yet. But if part 4 already when they already made part 4, I'll try to record it. yeah, I will try to continue the series actually. But at least for now, my promise is to make up to to chapter 12. So this is the end of chapter 6. We are halfway through the story. I want to go and eat my lunch right now, and today will be only one video. I'm gonna try to finish chapter 7 tomorrow because chapter 7 is pretty long. So, um, and possibly chapter 7 will be 3 parts. I don't know. We will see. We'll see how I can manage these things. So, see you tomorrow then. And of course, take care of yourself and I will see you in the next video. Bye.